Mystical Arcane here. Welcome back to Nuclear Fallout on Keemstar by H3H3. Let's read one more comment.
Lamau, I can't believe the audacity of this guy. How is he not banned? Why is he even still relevant when all these reports on his BS?
And this was from an ignorant person, so, toodle-doo. Keemstar has been banned before. If you don't believe me, well, sorry to say, but you're wrong. And if you think he only reports on BS, you're also wrong. He has reported on things that were indeed true. He just reports on so much bullshit because it's part of his job. He has to take everything seriously. Because he's a news anchor.
A meltdown, screaming about, I'm garbage. Bro, you do this every day to people.
No, he doesn't. Where's your proof? Show me proof that he does this every single fucking day. Or every week, for that matter. I don't see him going around, hey, you're a fucking asshole, a pedophile, and everyone loves you. Wait, no, everyone fucking hates you. He only does it when, there's drama afoot.
Oh, this is a good one that gets buried. You accused Shoe Nice of being a child molester on the run. It was a deep cut, but it happened. You tried hard to clean your tracks, but I got you. But it turns out that Shoe Nice may be a rapist fugitive fleeing the country. Another fake sexual assault allegation that he simply...
What? What?
erases when it's not true. How many times is Keemstar going to be allowed to do this?
You've always been a goddamn hypocrite. You used to call me out for making Jake Paul videos when you made Jake Paul videos.
This guy I love, he can't go a single video without bringing up Jake Paul. You made Jake Paul videos. Everything you said is invalid.
The other day, you tried to roast me on Twitter like a mother.
Okay. Not a video where Keemstar doesn't... Okay. There are plenty of videos where Keemstar never even talked about Jake Paul, even mentioned indirectly.
A month ago, you tried to roast me for my hoodie. You said I looked like a 12-year-old. And then the whole internet had to remind you and roast you, this is how you dress. It was just absolutely hilarious.
The whole internet roasted me. All of your points are invalid now.
Another thing you didn't...
Okay. If all you could do is laugh, well, fake laugh, at how a point is wrong, you acknowledge that the point that you made was wrong. You shouldn't even talk about the point then.
In this video is an absolute first for YouTube. You went after my sponsors. If you think the YouTube community is happy with you right now, you got to be out of your mind. You have ushered in this new era where people that have beefs on each other go after their sponsors. Like, this has never happened before, but it's happening now. It's happening now. And you did that. You started this. And because of all the hate that G Fuel recently got from your stupid fucking video,
I should be happy that H3H3 didn't even defend himself against the sponsor yet.
I got in contact with them. I'm no longer with G Fuel anymore. I walked away.
Because I criticized G Fuel, which nobody should go after people's sponsors if they're inhuman fucking scum.
Okay, yep. H3, this is bullshit. This indicates you as a worse human being than even Keemstar. Keemstar never even went after people's sponsors and money like that. Like, holy shit. Did it happen indirectly? Yes, he's a news source. Did it ever happen? Yeah, sure. But he never went after someone's current sponsors and went, hey, this guy should lose out on his sponsors because he's a fucking asshole. That's a bitch and a pussy's move. That's a coward's move, and that's a move of a little bitch who doesn't even understand the world they live in. You're being a fucking pleb.
Let me address this head on. I am not someone that supports going after somebody's sponsor.
Yet you clearly are with how you redirected it.
to try to cancel them for something bad they've said. G Fuel is as much a part of Keemstar's identity as his beard. He has it
No, it isn't, but okay.
on his head in every video. He's got it on the desk in every video. It's very much a part of his identity.
It's because he's sponsored by it. But okay.
How am I supposed to criticize Keemstar and not address the fact that G Fuel's on his desk?
By not mentioning it. By ignoring it. Are you fucking dumb?
Every time in the hurricane of destruction, there's always G Fuel sitting there on his desk. How am I not supposed to talk about that?
Jesus Christ. You have such a pitiful way of excusing yourself for that.
What's up, Troubler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's go right into the news.
Maybe the problem is Keemstar, who's so irresponsible in his coverage of news topics, shouldn't integrate a brand in it.
Do you not know how sponsors work? Oh wait, you're H3H3. You should have sponsors. Are you a dumbass? Are you actually a moron?
If G Fuel dropped Keemstar,
Do you know how advertisements work?
I would say that's very much Keemstar's fault.
And another thing you did in the
No, it's your fault, you dumb jackass motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
If G Fuel dropped Keemstar, I would say that's very...
This is victim blaming. This is actual victim blaming, and it's happening to Keemstar. This is the first time that Keemstar has actually been free of something. Holy shit! This is a new era. Something that Keemstar didn't do when talking about Keemstar, and he's being blamed for it. Whoa.
very much Keemstar's fault.
And another thing you did in this video is an absolute first for YouTube. You went after my sponsors.
An absolute first, he says. Isn't that interesting? Well, Keemstar, why don't you just leave the word hypocrite out of your mouth from now on?
Fucking hypocrite. You've always been a goddamn hypocrite.
Many of these teams are big. They have lots of sponsors, and at the same time, they're being racist, homophobic, and trying to convince other children to kill themselves.
I do not see. Okay, I can understand how you think that's hypocritical. They have lots of sponsors, they get lots of money. He doesn't name the sponsors so they can get hate. He doesn't go after their sponsors so they can get hate. You don't know what sponsors they have unless you go check them. And then you're just a bigger jackass. Plus, I was back in 2015 when there were barely any apocalypses.
You went after my sponsors.
And they are sponsored by Elgato, Loot Crate.
Oh, here we go. Here's the sponsors. Neat.
Scuff controllers, and CyberPower PC.
It's an absolute first for YouTube.
Why are these sponsors sponsoring such a team?
Well, finally, there's something new. Congratulations, H3H3, credit where credit is due. However, that was 5 years ago. And also didn't happen to such large channels. And Keemstar was barely a large channel back then. There's kind of a difference, especially in how people view this.
You went after my sponsors.
There are many small teams out there that do not act this way that I think are more worthy of these sponsorships.
Towards the end of your video,
It appears that Keem wasn't sending people to go after the sponsors. He was sending people to go after the channels. Which is what he has done a lot, I will admit. Because I'm not a Keem fanboy, but... Did the sponsors get any hate? Sure, maybe a small minor amount. Barely anyone went after them. It was 2015, goddammit.
video, you act like a victim. Like, oh, the big bad Keemstar has been after me forever and it's had a huge toll on my mental health. You said, thank God I have the support group around me. Well, I have a support group around me, and I can't wait for you to see them because they're really pissed off at that video you uploaded for multiple
Why do you have to keep repeating this scene?
goddamn reasons. Good luck, Ethan, because you're gonna fucking need it.
And this is the line that I want people to remember more than anything else in this video. This is the most potent image of Keemstar you can ever see. You crossed me, I will destroy you. You have a support system, I have a hate system.
What? Okay. You crossed me, I will destroy you. No, that's not what Keem says, and that's not what Keem does. You cross me, I will attack back. Like any sane person. H3, are you a dumbass?
And now I am turning the machine in all of its full force towards you. The silent part of what he's saying is, and anyone else that speaks out against me, they're going to be attacked and harassed and destroyed.
No, that's not the silent part. Keem doesn't do that. Not anymore. It's 2020.
As well. I think we need to just talk openly about Keemstar's involvement on our platform. He is a poison. He is toxic.
You are also a poison with what you're doing. Are you done being a hypocrite?
Has created so much pain and suffering on this platform for so many people.
You're also creating it.
People don't speak out against Keemstar because they know.
They don't speak out because they already know that everything has already been spoken. All that needs to be said. And they also know that Keem had to undergo a huge change. He did. He's much different now. I mean, look at his beard. He looks more like a gnome than he used to. Now that's a feat worthy of recognition.
That he will do everything in his power to destroy them.
Well, I have a support group around me, and I can't wait for you to see them.
To assassinate their character.
You are also assassinating his character. Please stop speaking about how Keem assassinates your character. He doesn't make 40-minute videos assassinating someone's same character like you do. Well, you did.
Good luck, Ethan, because you're gonna fucking need it.
And this is a perfect continuation of this. To end his video with a threat. He's threatening me. All of my friends can't wait to just dogpile on you. Yeah, well, I've got friends too, Keemstar.
So you kind of lifted that burden,
Is this guy your actual friend? Is this the guy you're gonna use against Keemstar? Are you serious? Really? Really?
or like you said, that snake around your neck, you know what I mean? You got rid of that snake, and I really appreciate you, and I really...
Pretty sure that's not a snake, but instead a noose. Congratulations for getting rid of it. No, I can't help but be reminded of Santa Claus. I'm gonna call you Santa from now on. Santa here looks like a genuine, kind old man. Why are you using him in your video?
I appreciate the fact that you're a good guy.
Really? That's your friend? That's all? You only showed one? Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting, but, okay. How much time do we have left? We have little to know. Keem doesn't need to be deplatformed. People have done worse than he has and still exist. This is what most news networks do. Either way, it's been fun recording this. Have a nice day. Mr. Arcane out.